So anyways, I lied. I decided I'm gonna make one more tonight. So it's gonna be 4 fucking videos. Just goddamn it, drop cigarettes. But anyways, the main thing is just I've seen some couple things here that I just kind of want to talk about real quick. And also something else I was going to mention, but I just didn't get to. Main thing is that probably should start over, but whatever, be fine. I think what had happened was the other day whenever I'd made a couple videos, I'd accidentally uploaded one just immediately instead of having it scheduled to come out. So I think that there may not have been one that came out today, or if it did, it had like republished back to as if it was before. So I've got like one video that's out of whack. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. I just named these off the fly. But anyways, it's one where I'm wearing my fucking coveralls and stuff whenever I was not wearing them for a while. Because I hate wearing these motherfuckers because they're goofy as fuck. But they do keep me warm, so whatever, right? So I don't know how that turned out or how that looked as far as the scheduled upload. But I think it's about 3 or 4 videos back, maybe. So yeah, that had happened. Also, whenever I went to go upload these other ones and stuff, because I don't stay signed in or anything. I've only subscribed to like a person or two. Mostly just log into YouTube long enough to upload these and I log back out. Because I've kind of curated what I wanted to watch just normally without this other shit. And I just feel like I'd have to start all over if I done that. So that's why I didn't. But anyways, point is though, is I did notice up to 2 subscribers now. Of course, one was my wife. I think that's fucking cool though. Didn't say who it was or anything like that. Like I say, it's cool though. So maybe there's somebody wanna listen to this stupid shit anyways. So I mean, like I say, that's just really cool, and it kind of gives me some. It sounds so fucking stupid, but a little bit of hope and stuff like that I can get a few people watching may need like I say again, just so we can bounce some ideas off one another and stuff like that. And if I really enjoy these, stuff like that, I may go longer than 50. I know I just said that like literally earlier and stuff. I'm not trying to change it all just because oh my god, I got one fucking new subscriber or whatever out of fucking 30 videos or whatever fuck it's been, right? But point is though is that I'm not saying that any of that stuff in the channel update is definite. It's just kind of depending on how I feel. It may focus a little bit more like on TikTok and stuff like that, or make it a companion TikTok to this channel instead of it kind of being my own separate one. Because I was wanting this channel to not be talking about personal stuff, but not like my personal one that I used to fuck with on stuff. But sorry about donkey, but maybe how it goes though. So just have to see. Just have to see. But one of the main topics I wanted to talk about and stuff like that. This is something I was thinking about earlier. I was wanting to mention one of the videos, but didn't. Basically, took 3 fucking long-winded ass videos to talk about what I've done this weekend and kind of what I'm going to be doing on the coming up week here a little bit. But it's kind of, I guess, like the whole food stamp situation and stuff like that for a lot of people. I forcibly like do not follow like politics stuff anymore or anything like that because I truly believe that what happens happens, and then they always just have someone to take a fall for certain things, no matter what side it is or whatever. Right? I don't think voting even necessarily matters. Maybe it does in your small town, different type stuff or whatever. I don't know. I don't know to what extent it does or not. But even if, let's say, voting was legit, and I'm not trying to defend anybody here because I mean, fuck them all and stuff like that. I mean, there's people that like legitimately depend on that shit, and it's just our fucking luck, kind of, right? It's like just got fucking food stamps after all this fucking bullshit, like I talked about in some of the videos whenever I left the job and stuff like, or what went down at the job happened and stuff like that. And, you know, groceries are high as fuck. And then that's kind of been our saving grace, you know, on some of this stuff. I mean, we're fine. We're going to be okay. We got some shit going down and stuff like that. But it sucks for the people that, like, it really depends on stuff. And like I say, it really sucks too because it happens around these holidays and stuff like that. So hopefully they get all that sorted out with whatever the fuck's even going on. I don't even know. I just know government shut down, food stamps not rolling out, right? Politics, fuck them all. But anyways, though, anybody is watching, knows somebody that, you know, depends on that stuff, you know, whatever. Shit's kind of a big deal and stuff like that. I think it's great seeing some things. Not, I don't even know if there's anything in our community. Probably fucking not. But I have heard about some other places and things like that. Um, Offering free meals, people kind of helping each other out and stuff like that. And I think in times like this, to a certain degree, you will see some um, people helping each other out and stuff like that, which I think is great. I think these things need to be or need to happen more, and it doesn't have to be like, I guess, a crisis per se. Is People just need to help each other out a little bit more. People need to be more in tune with themselves and kind of what's going on, and um, you know, the other people and stuff as well. Even if they're, I've talked about in some of the other videos on the channel, even if it's just normie motherfuckers or whatever, right? Like, they're dumb. You can't talk about nothing but the weather to them and shit. Even if they're dumb normies or whatever and stuff like that, may need to be in a rough situation. So if anybody even fucking watches this, or if anybody knows anybody needs some help on this shit and stuff like that, I mean, that like truly needs the fucking help, then I think it's a good thing that some people are helping out and helping out a person or two that they know. Um, excuse me. I know Thanksgiving's still a bit of ways away and stuff. Shit, sorry, but it's important if you're in a situation to help others and stuff like that. Do what you can. Don't let motherfuckers rob you or take your shit and stuff like that. I mean, a lot of times people are in the situation that they're in to a certain degree because of their own doings and things like that, right? But nobody should be fucked constantly because of these things, or nobody should have all these issues and stuff like that, for things that they have learned and grew from and stuff like that, or maybe uh, things that happened whenever they're younger. Now they're still having to deal with them and stuff, you know, whatever, right? But the point is, though, is if anybody's in a situation to be able to help others out and stuff like that, do it, if you can. We got the holidays coming up, you know, shit's kind of rough. You know, even if, you know, people can live off of like just some cheap shit or whatever, you know, and stuff like that. Money spent on groceries to try to keep shit up is going to take it away from buying like some kids Christmas presents, stuff like that, you know. So it sucks for people. Hopefully everybody gets their shit and gets their stamps rolling in. And again, try to stay away from things, you know, in the political sphere as much as I can anymore, just because it's so frustrating and they'll just rot your brain, and all it is just fucking lies and bullshit and stuff like that, I believe, at this point, anyways. But whenever things kind of directly affect you and people that you know and stuff like that, um, especially when it comes to like just something as simple as being fucking hungry, that really fucking sucks. Um, Not to get off into another tangent because I want this video to be fucking 6-7 minutes, but uh, me and my wife's even talking a little bit today about a time whenever, you know, we were really kind of fucking struggling on some shit at the very beginning and stuff, and yeah, we wasn't getting food stamps or anything like that. I worked at a pizza place, and we used to eat fucking pizza constantly, just leftover fucking heated up fucking pizza, you know. So it got old, and not always did we get pizza. If we did, sometimes it'd be some weird ass shit that who the fuck would want it, you know what I'm saying? We've been there, we've been rough, we've had to live rough, you know, and there's some people that like it takes a lot more to get them out of that situation, and they're still trying to get out of that situation, and they really depend on this shit. So it sucks, but you know, helping each other out and stuff like that, you know, best you can in these situations and stuff. Don't fuck yourself over first and foremost, but you gotta do what you gotta do and help each other out if you can. But anyways, final video, I fucking promise. Take it easy.